Hey guys, so it's Kaz here from Kas Andz Marketing Group, and essentially today I wanted to show you this Google Sheet that I've built over the last few kind of weeks, where our startup, when you kind of first launch your startup, whether it's a tech company, whether it might be a software company, a SaaS product potentially, an agency, an e-com store. One thing that you always want to do is kind of build up your real estate in terms of SEO, as well as build up different options and avenues for traffic to come through, whether it's very small kind of targeted niche places or an overall generalist approach. You do want to get yourself registered on a shit ton of websites and then listed, because what that essentially means is that if you then kind of search for your name, you as a person along with these websites will dominate the SEO, whether it's for your brand name to have a positive brand image relating to reviews, or just an overall general kind of build up of different avenues that you can drive traffic to your website. And this can easily generate you 10 10 pieces of traffic a month, 10 kind of people going onto your website, or it could easily generate 100 or even 1,000, depending on how you do it, how much you leverage each platform, and how much data that you put on there when it comes to actually selling yourself on these platforms. So essentially what I've built is I've built a spreadsheet here with a template. Now this is not something that you'd really want to manually do unless you kind of have to because of money. I do highly recommend that you kind of hire a VA to do this for you, and I've built out a little template of how a VA could do it as well. Essentially I'm going to provide this link in the description, but what you can do is download this document, get it set up on your own Google Drive, and then what you want to do is get a VA to first of all brief them on kind of what your business is about, and then get them to start filling this sheet in. Now when you start filling this sheet in, what you need to bear in mind is that the VA will not have data when it's relevant to your logo, for example, your tagline, all that stuff. So in this same document I've pre-built a template which essentially allows you to just import your personal details, your agency details, because all of these different websites require different pieces. So I've built this based upon what each website really requires, where you can paste this in. And the biggest thing you'll notice is that there's actually a projects piece as well. So most websites, if they're kind of agency or software related, will ask you to upload your portfolio. So this will be case studies or different pieces that you've worked on before. Now your VA can then proceed to use this data and to go to every single website and register your business on there. Now I've built a little drop down here as well. It's very simple. They can do yes, they can do no, or if there's an issue with that particular website, they can just select problem. And what this means is that you can set them off for a few days to kind of go ham and get all of this registered. And then once they're done, first of all, you'll have a list of all the different logins here saved for you, so everything's all cool and okay. It's got the URL, so the link to the actual profile once it's set up. You've got email in terms of what email was used to register, and the password used to register on this website. Now you don't want to just register. What you're aiming to do is have your business or agency or whatever it may be listed on these websites, because this is where you kind of can drive traffic from any traffic that these guys have coming in already, as well as kind of just dominating Google a little bit when it comes to your own branded terms. And these are just any notes. So some websites might be a bit trickier. They might require some notes. And I've noticed a lot of these, I'll probably say about 50%, maybe 20%, around that area. They will be pending, where they don't just add you and list you straight away. They do kind of check you out, check your website and anything else related to that, just to make sure that you're legit. So they can take between 1 hour to 3 days, for example, to approve, and your VA can literally just put in pending here to make it obvious. Now once they are done, at the end of it, you can literally just scroll through and look at all the different websites they've actually registered. You can identify any issues they may have had with particular websites and anything related to that, essentially, and that will then allow you to kind of scale up how much traffic you can drive through this very simple task. It's 423 websites. VA could essentially do it in a matter of a few days, and it'll probably cost you, I don't know, $100 maybe at most, but it's definitely worth getting this set up, purely because these are all different places where you can kind of just get traffic come through. So yeah, this has been Kas from the Kas Andz Marketing Group. This is a very short, quick video of how to just drive traffic for free, essentially, from all these different websites. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.